Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Let's go. Just cutting it close.
Something is changing in the rhythm tonight, quiet like a whisper in the air. Not loud, not sudden, just a presence growing everywhere.
Like the first light on the horizon,
I'm setting everything up 1 second.
like a promise clear and bright. Something in the world is shifting. You can feel it here tonight.
Let's go. Let's go. Like the chat. Share the chat. Came just in time. I was setting everything up. Give me 1 second. I'm trying. I'm putting more cool graphics and making all fun and cool. So it's not the same thing every time. All right. Like the chat, share the chat. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you've been here every single day. How's the shift? You're gonna love this one tonight. We're gonna continue speaking about language and your identity and your beliefs. So we're gonna wait till a couple people here. We're gonna start at 9:10. Since I came like at 9 o'clock p.m. on the dot, we're gonna wait for a couple more people here. Let me look at the chats here. 1 secundo. I'm setting up my my PC here. I was playing with some graphics, and setting up the lyrics. So I want to put the lyrics on the screen for everyone to enjoy and love and sing along. Let me look at the chats. We have Tisha from Facebook. All right, Tisha. We got Abdioro 111 ready to shift. Derek ready to shift. Tisha's ready to shift. Manan ready to shift. Michelle from YouTube's ready to shift. Sherry's from Arizona, from Miami down here. Where you're from, let me know when you're from. We're getting everybody global right now. Let's do this. Now, even though, you may not have like hundreds of or thousands of people in the live, I see that they are viewing it from all over the world after, and it doesn't matter. Time is relative. It doesn't matter. As long as you do it, that's all that matters. Because you'll be shifting your vibration, and that helps as you walk through life. All right, let's wait for a couple more people here. Let me pull up my TikTok chat. I haven't even looked at it. Oh, all right, we got Kelly ready to shift. She's been here every single day. It's day 18. 18 days. We're almost there. Freedom for all. I've been definitely feeling the shift, even though I've been feeling tired at the same time. Hey, it's a lot. It may be a lot, in the beginning, shifting through different frequencies and being aware. You'll get used to it. You'll get stronger, just like anything else. Jackie's from Miami. Love it. Kelly's from Indiana. Wow, shifting those abs. Absolutely. Yep, that's me right here, baby. Every day I work out, I meditate in the astral realm. We got Derek from Texas, Shai from Facebook saying hi, radiant greetings, love it. Darlene's ready to shift from Facebook. Myrna's ready to shift on Facebook. New South Wales, Marara, that is so cool. There, she's ready to shift. Deborah's from Oklahoma. We got Louisiana, Creole's Country, Michelle from Facebook. Tisha, as long as the message gets across, but it's amazing when we do it together. Absolutely, of course, that is the ideal situation. However, not everybody in the world has the same time frame, so it's okay. I'm doing this right now for the first 31 days, see how it goes, to get the feedback, and we'll continue later on. I put a lot of time and effort into it, so I will take a break after the 31 days, but everything will be available on YouTube and MP3 download. Man Way is ready to shift on TikTok, so like the chat, share the chat. We're going to start at 9-10 p.m. Just to kind of share with you what we're going to do today. And for those that have, let me just pause this music here. Alrighty. So today and this week we're talking about language. Okay. Now you are the chosen ones. You chose to be here first and foremost. You know, love it, love it, love to you. Give yourself a hug and a pat on the back. Tonight we're gonna go a little deeper into something most people never pause to notice. Not just the big words, not just dramatic moments, but everyday phrases. Okay, the small things people say without thinking. Okay, these are things that are on autopilot. One of the biggest ones that I say, and I catch myself and my wife saying it all the time, is nice. That's nice. That's nice. You know, and nice is actually and from the original origin of Old English meant idiot. You know, and whenever we say, oh, that's nice, there's so many adjectives that we can say. So we are catching ourselves and we're changing that mindset and that phrase, right? So the phrases spoken in the passing, these are the words repeated so often that they just begin to feel normal, like nice. Hey, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. You know, different phrases, right? So when a phrase is repeated enough, the body starts responding to it. The nervous system begins to hear it, and then the mind records it. The energy around you begins to organize around it. It starts becoming something that you just find normal, your belief. And that means language is not just something that we use, it's something we all live inside of. Now, tonight's meditation is about becoming aware of how common phrases affect your body, your state, and your vibration. Okay, not so you can judge yourself. Okay, not so you can become afraid of every word. It's not about that, but so you can notice and grow awareness. Once you are aware, once you see the magic tricks, then there's no surprises. You're able to choose you know, how you want to act, not react. Okay, so you can pause. You're going to be able to feel these phrases, and then you can choose it in the future. And this is what has really, you know, helped me and allowed me to grow tremendously. Because once you become aware of what a phrase creates inside of you, you no longer have to wait by habit or move by habit. You no longer have to react from the old programming. You can respond with intention and clarity. Okay, now that's where your power begins to return. Tonight, we're going to slow down enough to hear what's been running in the background. We're going to notice what tightens in the body, and then we're also going to notice what brings pressure. And then we're going to begin choosing cleaner words and phrases that create more clarity, more steadiness, okay, more alignment. So let this be a moment of awareness, not fear, okay? Let this be a moment of refinement. And let this be a moment where your voice actually becomes more conscious. Your energy becomes more coherent and your inner world becomes more intentional. And this is how we're going to shift into the better earth. It all starts from within. So who's ready for the meditation? Let me know now. 111 in the chat. Let me read the chat here. Tisha says, I've been here 17 days and love it. It's been helping me switch up my perspective on life. Beautiful. We got Lady TS from Chicago, ready to shift. Hein, ready to shift from Facebook. We have here Jerlinda is from Berlin. Ooh, Berlin. Beautiful. We got Michelle, ready to shift. So Michelle's visiting my grandbabies. I play good vibes for the kids. Oh, love it. How did that work out? Beautiful, beautiful. Noel, love it. Noel's been here pretty much every single day. Wendy, OMG, thank goodness she found me. Oh, love that you attracted, you know, the collective to you, right? My music and all that good stuff. So everyone's ready to shift. Beautiful, beautiful. It's 9:09. So for those that haven't been here and those that don't meditate and those that, you know, this is brand new to you, it's okay. meditation doesn't have to take an hour. This is going to be a quick, like 6-minute meditation. It's a guided meditation. And I'm going to guide you into awareness, into realizing that you have the power to choose how you want to feel and how you want to react to certain things in your life. And this is how you're going to shift your vibration and increase your frequency, so that way you can shift into your better earth. Alrighty? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Sit down, lay down, whatever you want, does not matter. Close your eyes, just follow, listen. Your brain is gonna automatically do what it's supposed to do, and you're gonna be guided. All right, so let's go ahead and pull it up here, and we're gonna go.
Radiant greetings, chosen ones. Tonight we slow down and become aware of the phrases that move through everyday life. The words people say casually. The phrases repeated so often they begin to feel normal. Yet repeated language shapes the body, the mind, and the energy we carry. Tonight is about awareness. Tonight is about feeling the effect of language. Tonight is about choosing with intention. Take a slow breath in and let it move out gently. Again, breathing in calm, breathing out and softening the face, the jaw, the shoulders, the chest, and the belly. Feel your body here. Feel the surface beneath you. Hear the sound around you. Notice this moment. Steady, present, clear. Now become aware. A phrase repeated daily becomes an instruction. A phrase spoken often becomes familiar. And what becomes familiar can begin to shape how you feel, how you think, and how you move. So tonight we notice. Notice this phrase, I'm so stressed. Feel how that lands in the body. Now let it go. And here, I am slowing down and returning to clarity. Feel the difference. Notice this phrase, I'm barely getting by. Feel the weight of it. Now let it dissolve, and here, I am guided and I see my next step clearly. Feel the difference. Notice this phrase, I have too much on my plate. Feel the pressure in it. Now release it. And here, I move one step at a time with clarity and steadiness. Feel the difference. Notice this phrase, I'm all over the place. Sense how scattered it feels. Now let it pass, and here, I gather my energy into the present moment. Feel the difference. I'm stuck. Feel how closed it sounds. Now release it. And here, a new way is opening and I am ready to see it. Feel the difference. It is what it is. Feel how it can flatten possibility. Now soften it. I remain open to what becomes possible next. Feel the difference. Now breathe. Notice what your body is teaching you. Some phrases tighten the system. Some phrases steady the system. Some phrases close the mind. Some phrases open the mind, and now you are aware. You do not have to move by habit. do not have to speak from old patterns. You can pause. You can feel. You can choose. I choose words that bring clarity. I choose phrases that steady my spirit. I notice what I repeat. I choose what I reinforce. My words shape my inner world. My inner world shapes how I move through life. Now feel yourself moving through your day. An old phrase begins to rise, but this time you notice. This time you pause. This time you choose again. One clearer phrase. One calmer breath. One conscious moment at a time. Take one more slow breath in and let it move out gently. And as you move through today, choose words that bring steadiness, clarity, and direction.
All right, welcome. Oh, come back. What did you feel when you heard the negative phrase versus the more positive phrase? What did you feel in your body? I'm gonna wait for everybody in the chat here. And it's very important to really see and feel how words and phrases actually affect you and affect how you feel inside, and even like physically how your body tenses, it heats up, vibrates, you start sweating. Like, it depends on the phrase, right? So we got here tension. Jen's doll, yes, tension happens when you hear the negative phrase, absolutely. Versus ease, exactly. It's like the negative phrases, they contract you, right? They feel like you're enclosed and there's no movement. That's what it does to your energy. Versus the more open phrases, and when you speak about possibilities, it just opens up and you're like, oh, okay, I feel more open and energetic, right? Kelly says it's draining. April says tightness on my chest on TikTok, heaviness on my back. Exactly, right? Wendy from Facebook says it was better on my mind to hear how the guide says it instead of me. I appreciate this so much. Yeah, exactly. And this is training, right? Because you're looking at like decades, even like longer, depending on your age, of old programming and patterns. A lot of your beliefs are not even yours. You have learned these things. You learn scarcity mindset. You learn to be afraid. You learn to be afraid of speaking to people, or whatever happens, whatever happened in your life, right? Young Blood on TikTok says heavy with negativity and lighter with positive during the mid. Exactly. Hamid says, I appreciate it too. Love it, love it, love it. Noel says, negative phrases made me feel terrible. The positive phrases made me feel amazing, higher frequency. Right? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. That is not true. Some people like will remember a negative moment, a negative word, or someone making fun of them for the rest of their life. Some people cannot even break free from it. That's how powerful these phrases are. They plant a seed in your subconscious mind, and it keeps growing and growing and growing unless you realize what it is and what it's doing. And this is what I'm doing for y'all. So language really is the foundation of how you speak and how you believe and what you believe about yourself. My dog joined me by laying down between my legs. Young Blood, beautiful. They sense the energy. They sense the beautiful. Mirna says it felt so great. Blessings, blessings. So let's go ahead, and this is some of the educational part, the knowledge part, right? Now, from my ebook, Words Are Spells, right? Words are free. It's how you use them that may cost you everything. This is a quote. It's an unknown quote, but it's a quote. The most dangerous spell is the one you speak without knowing it's a spell. All right. Um, Now, language is the matrix, so most people speak without ever realizing what they're agreeing to. Every day they cast tiny unconscious spells that shape their identity, their energy, and their future. Now, these spells, they don't sound evil, they sound normal. They sound like, I can't, right? Who says I can't all the time? Put it in the chat. Who says I'm just tired all the time? Put it in, excuse me, put it in the chat. Who says this always happens to me? Put it in the chat. Who says I never get what I want? Put that in the chat. Jenzal says me. Who says I should? Right? Who says it is what it is? Right? Put it in the chat if you've ever said those phrases internally or externally, right? Now, none of these phrases are true. All right? What they are, they're actually loops. So if you don't break that loop, it becomes your language, your energy, and your identity, right? April says me. Kelly says me. Tisha, yes, you can definitely feel the heaviness of the bad phrases. Absolutely. Rebecca says blessings, love your stuff, love that you're here. Wendy says creating awareness, you are definitely doing so. Absolutely. And Tisha says I used to all the time until I realized we create what we speak. Exactly. Right? So the power of words equals the power of agreement. Now, this is what they don't teach you in school, right? Word, W-O-R-D, equals your world, W-O-R-L-D. Just add the L, right? What is the L? Language. Oh my goodness. So, in the spiritual and legal realms, listen to this. To speak is to agree. Also, silence is agreeance as well in the court of law and in energy, right? So when you repeat, I'm broke, right? You're not describing your current state. You're renewing your contract. You're renewing that contract, that agreement that you're making with yourself. So when you're saying, I'm trying, you're actually agreeing to not arrive. I'm trying. You don't try. Do it or don't do it. It's only do or don't do. There's no try. Who agrees? Put a 111 in the chat if you agree on that. Hamid says it is what it is, so I'm always expecting it as agreement. You're right. You see, now you realize it. Now you're going to be able to catch it. Noel says, unfortunately, I do, but trying to catch myself. See, you even said, but trying to catch myself. Thanks for your info. See, Noel, now you say, I will catch myself. I am catching myself. I will do better, right? So you see how we naturally, these words are so powerful, but they create your whole reality. That's how powerful language is. All right, Kelly says 111. April says 111. Everybody says 111, right? Lady Tess, I have a tendency to say I'm tired. Also, it is what it is, thinking that it was helping me to let it go. But it's really not. When you're saying it is what it is, it's like, oh, well, there's nothing that I can do. Of course there's something you can do. One person can change the world. Just look at what I can do as one person to everybody that listens to my music, that are here, that watch my videos. You can make a difference, okay? It's a lie. That was a phrase that was put in your mind through school or whatever to make you believe that you are not enough. You are enough. You can change someone's life just by telling them the right things at the right time, right? So these are some trap patterns, right? I'm gonna share this knowledge with you, and if you're interested in going in depth, and if you want to support the channel, I don't even like saying support, but if you want to contribute to what I do and my time and effort, you can buy the ebook, link in the bio, and it gives you all of this, and it's a great read. I put a lot of time into it, right? So the old spell, I can't. The trap pattern is disempowerment and helplessness, right? So we can reprogram it by saying, I choose not to right now, or I'm learning how. Notice the difference. Tell me how does that feel when you hear that? I can't versus, hey, I choose not to right now, or I'm learning how. It's a big difference. So we have I'm broke, it's a scarcity frequency, right? Instead, you can choose to say money is flowing to me through new channels. Regardless of what your bank account says, regardless of what anything says, you just say it over and over and over, and you're gonna see, you're gonna start receiving intuition, thoughts, ideas for you to make that a reality in your life. Okay, we have here I'm trying, right? Noel, I'm trying. It means indecision and limbo. That is the trap pattern. Instead, you can say I'm committed to this, right? I'm doing this now. Notice the huge difference, right? I should, I should do this, I should do that, I should work out, I should read, I should meditate, I should, look within. The trap pattern is guilt and obligation versus you can just say, I choose to, I choose to do this, or this is aligned for me. These are just some examples, right? So you can see the contrast, you can see the difference. Also, it is what it is. That trap pattern is powerlessness and resignation. Instead, you can say, I can shift this awareness and action, okay? Or whatever resonates with you. I'm just giving you ideas, okay? Another phrase, this is just my luck, right? The trap pattern for that is you're expecting failure. When you say, oh, just my luck, you're expecting failure, right? Instead, let's reprogram it and upgrade it and say, everything is aligning for my highest good. Instead of just my luck, it'd be like, no, everything's aligning for my highest good. Everything's aligning for my highest good, right? I'm always tired. That's programming fatigue. Why do you always feel tired? Because you always keep saying you're always tired. So your body's like, okay, you're always tired. Let me make you yawn. Instead, you say, my energy is recalibrating. I'm restoring now. Or, I feel energized, or I'm recuperating my energy as we speak. I'm re-energizing right now. Whatever you want to say. All right. How does these, from hearing these now, what do you realize? Put it in the chat. All right. So we have here, Tisha says, yes, what you think you attract, what you speak, you create. Absolutely. She says, I am learning how. The brain is always trying to find a way. How? Exactly. The universe will figure it out for you. So you got to watch what you say. It's going to reflect what you believe and what you say. Kelly says, I'm guilty as saying it is what it is. Exactly. And it's okay. You're not guilty. See, I'm guilty. You're identifying yourself with guilt. No, you can just say, hey, I found that I do say that, and I'm choosing to be more aware, right? Look at the difference, right? And look how subtle these things happen that you don't even notice because you're so used to it. You're so used to just saying, I'm this, I'm that, because nobody taught you these things, right? I'm teaching you these things because I taught myself these things. Derek says, break the loop. Absolutely. Looping programs, right? Jensdal says, everything is aligning to my highest good. Boo. Beautiful. Intention is everything. Healing Harmony Collective. Yes. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and I'm going to explain why these words are dangerous, and we're going to listen to the powerful music. All right. Now, they don't seem harmful, and this is what makes them so powerful, because they bypass your conscious defenses and they speak directly to your subconscious mind. So your conscious mind is like, oh, these are okay. Everybody says these are fine. Your subconscious mind says, oh, that's what you believe? Well, let me just give you more of that. Boom, 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 boom. Just like the algorithm on TikTok, Instagram, or anything, your universal algorithm will keep showing you and keep feeding your feed what you believe and what you say. So your subconscious does not argue. Keep in mind, it obeys. So since it obeys, what do? You command that sucker and you tell it what you want, right? Because it's always listening. So saying I'm overwhelmed 10 times a week, and watch how your life starts creating more pressure. Say that all the time, right? You're going to feel overwhelmed because it's going to create that overwhelmness. You're going to feel low vibration. You're going to be angry. You're going to be stressed. You're not going to be able to act on opportunities, intuition. That's how it works, because when you're in a higher vibration, you're more open to ideas and possibilities. So you act on these things instead of being miserable and depressed, right? Say, I'm peaceful in chaos. Say that 10 times a week, and then your nervous system will start shifting. Even if nothing else changes, if you say, I'm peaceful in the chaos, I'm peaceful in this moment, I'm peaceful in this and this and that, then it'll start giving you more peace. Okay. If you don't like the word chaos, it's okay. Change it. Right. I'm aware enough that it doesn't affect me. I still catch it, and I just say, I shift it. So once you're aware, you're able to do these things. Okay. Now the first song we're gonna do is I Am Power. Right. This is from my I Am Epic. Oh, wait. I got a special song in store for you. I just did that. And it's going to come out tomorrow on Spotify. You're going to love it. It has to do with what we're talking about. So that was my surprise for all that came in. It's a brand new song, never before heard. You're going to be the first ones to hear it. And I believe you're going to love it. I know you're going to love it. I don't have the lyrics up on screen, but just listen, okay? This is called The Words I Wear. Oh, interesting. Let's go. All right, I'm playing it now.
The words I wear, the words I wear, they live in me, they shape the air. Heard thousands of phrases placed in my mind, words and beliefs that were not. One like a jacket, one like a name, spoken so often they started feeling the same. Every line repeated, left inside, built a rhythm and pattern that wasn't mine. And I got still and I felt the truth there. I was becoming the words I wear. Now I choose to say, now I choose with care. Now I choose the words I wear. My inner world, the path appears. I rise now and choose the words I wear. The words I wear, they shape my way. They light the path I walk each day. I choose the sound that carries me there. I rise through the words I wear. My inner world makes pathways clear. Shift into the better earth starts here. I speak with care, I move aware. I rise through the words. Now when I walk, there's a change in my pace. More calm in my chest, more light in my face. I feel more open, I feel more free. The language within is teaching me. I am becoming with every toe, building a future from what I own. God into motion, breath into prayer. I live through the words I wear. Now I choose to see. Now I choose with care. Now I choose the words I wear. My inner world, the path appears. I rise now and choose the words I wear. The words I wear, they shape my way. They light the path I walk each day. I choose the sound that carries me there. I rise through the words I wear. My inner world makes pathways clear. Shift into the better
That's right. The words you wear. That's it. That's it. What did y'all think of that? Isn't that true? Let me know in the chat. Is that true or nah? Tisha says loves it. Exciting. Duck. Gwen. Love your music. Love that you love it. Taylor. Fun. I choose the light from Hamid. Carrie. Sunglasses. Super cool. I got hearts. Corey loves it. Daily Glow on TikTok loves it. It was great. Love this. Yes, loved it. Kelly loves it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it's gonna be out tomorrow on Spotify, so you can catch it there or the next day. Sometimes this gets a little delayed. Yeah, absolutely, Corey. And that's all based on facts. You know, I just make music that explains what I'm going through at the moment. You know, and I've been through a lot, and I just want to guide others to get through it as well, and you know, not only get through it or survive, but thrive, to grow, to be aware, and make a better world. This is why I'm doing this, to shift into the better earth. I want to heal people through music, right? Yeah, it's AI assisted. I write my lyrics, I put it all together, I put the tones, I do all that stuff. And it doesn't matter if it's an AI voice or AI beats. I don't just regurgitate random stuff. I put all my intention into it, and time and effort and love, because I love what I do. I love helping people. I've always wanted to do it as a child. Corey says, another one I'll download from you. Beautiful, beautiful. Brother, where do you live? I'm in Miami, Florida. Lady T has another amazing song. Beautiful. That really hit me. Very powerful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Let's go ahead and put another song. Let's keep the vibration high. This one, I Am Power. Sing along with me. I'm going to play it. You're going to read the lyrics there. I love this song. My wife loves it. I listen to I Am Epic when I work out. It's awesome, awesome. So let me pull it up here, and I'm going to put the lyrics. Let's go. Beautiful.
My rhythm, my heart feels light. I move with intention, my path feels clear. Every step I take brings harmony near. I breathe in presence, I breathe in peace. I open my spirit and let truth increase. I am power in my soul. I am steady, I am whole. I am rising in my glow. I am light that always flows. Stand in my center, my energy warm. I grow with each moment, I move in form. I welcome new visions, I let them unfold. Everything I touch turns bright like gold. I breathe in presence, I breathe in peace. I open my spirit and let truth increase. I am power in my soul. I am steady, I am whole. I
Yeah, that is called I am power, because you are powerful. You already look, you being here, you're already shifting your reality, right? You being aware now of what I just mentioned today, and you're gonna catch yourself tomorrow catching yourself saying these things, and you're gonna realize like, wow, I actually do have the power to choose. I have the power to decide how I want to feel, you know, and that is truly, truly powerful. Right, and that's how you shift your reality, and that's how you shift into the better earth. It's your better earth, right? My earth is amazing right now because I made it so. I speak and it is so. We have here Duke Gwen, beautiful. I heart you. I want this song. It's on Spotify and all other platforms. Carrie, I have extensive nerve damage from my fall. Your music is helping heal my soul. Oh, Carrie, that is beautiful. And you know what? Love and light to you. I know that everything's gonna be wonderful and beautiful for you. Deborah, I love it. It's one of my favorites. Beautiful. I am power in my soul from Lady TS on YouTube. Hein King, I am powerful. Absolutely. Yes, you are. We are all powerful. So the next song, now, once you bring awareness into your life, right? What are you going to do with it? Now that you can manifest, what do? Well, you're going to get guided. You're going to get thoughts in your mind, and you're going to get intuition to act on, and you have to take action on them, right? Action is the final equation to creation. If you don't act, then it's not going to be possible. You can manifest all you want until you are able to just create from nothingness, right? You're going to have to take some action. So this was called I Am Guided. I love listening to this one because that way it opens me up to intuition, right? So this one is called I Am Guided. Let's play it up, and I'm gonna put the words on the screen. Ready?
Rise in my center, and I feel this pull. I sense my direction when my heart feels full. I breathe into silence, and my path appears. Every single moment brings the way more near. Guidance is a whisper from the field inside. Guidance is the knowing that I never hide. Guidance is the feeling that my steps align. Guidance is the rhythm of a clear design. I am guided in my flow. Stand up tall, I act in awe. I see without eyes, I breathe into sight. I feel what feels right. I move in my light, I am guided in my flow. I am guided and I know. I am guided as I grow. I am guided in my flow. I am guided in my flow.
Manifestation blooms because I follow me. That's right. Because once you're guided and you get all these beautiful thoughts and patterns and like things to do, act on it. Hey, you're gonna get an idea. Hey, go talk to this person. Hey, call this person. Hey, do this, do that. Hey, this is like a great idea. You're gonna get guided from the person that you are becoming. So for example, right, our brain, it's a receiver. It receives waves, right? Waves, vibrations. It's an antenna. When you're in a low vibrational state, just like like a radio, right? Or a YouTube channel, right? If you go on someone's YouTube channel where it's just a bunch of bad stuff, then what is YouTube going to recommend for you? All that other bad stuff, right? If you go to look at, beautiful things, it's going to recommend beautiful things, right? So what's going to happen is if you're in a low frequency, you're going to get low frequency thought forms, thought patterns. And it's up to you to decide whether you want to do that or not. A lot of people believe like every single thought that you have is you. It's actually not. I mean, what, a person has like 30,000 thoughts in a single day? Where are these thoughts coming from? Right? Are you the thought, or are you the person observing the thought? Right? Because you can choose whether you want to give that thought power or entertain it. Right? You give that thought energy. Your attention gives that thought energy. So why are you going to give energy to a negative thought? Right? You can choose to just say no. What I told people to do, which I do all the time now, I just say, whenever I see like a negative thought pattern or some random thought that I don't think this stuff, right? It's like some random stuff, right? I just tell myself, I don't consent to that thought. I don't consent. I delete it from my field. I send it back. It's not me. Do that. Try that. Just try that thing. Whenever you get a negative thought, just say, I don't consent to that negative thought. I don't want it. I don't want that thought in my mind. Say it repeatedly. I don't consent. I don't consent. I don't consent. And it's going to disappear. Try it. Let me know how that helped you. Alrighty. So the last song we're going to put, I Am, because your I am is very, very powerful. Okay. I am blank is going to, you're gonna identify with it. The English language, right? It uses emotions as identifiers rather than like a temporary feeling. So in English, for example, I am tired, I am rich, I am poor, I am this, I am that, right? Instead, other languages, right, all around the world, they express emotions as a temporary feeling. Like, anger is moving through me, happiness is moving through me, I feel happy, I feel angry. They are not anger, they are not happy, they are not those things. They just feel it and it's temporary. Okay, so let's go ahead and play I Am. I love this song. It's one of my favorites. And then we're gonna say goodnight, but don't leave just yet. Let's go.
In my center and I feel this spark. I breathe into rhythm and I light my mark. I see my reflection in a higher tone. Every choice I make brings me to my throne. I step as the one who already won. I feel what is done. I rise as the sun. I am who I choose to be. Turns bright, I breathe into motion and I shift my side. I act as the version who already stands. Everything aligns when I lift my hands. I feel and I see. I move naturally. I step and I be. I shift the sun.
Who do you choose to be? Who do you want to be? You can choose to be whoever you want. You just become that person right now. What are you waiting for? Ask yourself, what would that person what would that person do if it was already that version of me, right? What would I be doing? Would I be sitting around, complaining, or would I be taking initiative, walking with confidence, walking into a room, with clarity, knowing that I am the one? Or you're gonna walk into a room and be, shy and timid, and that's why opportunity leaves for a lot of people. I've been doing sales for 15 years. I talk and talk and talk, so you know, I never liked sales, but it made me money. But I was the type of salesman that I didn't push anything on you. If you didn't like it, whatever. But I manifested people that needed my products and services. All right, so it's 9:54. I wanted to go a little over just because it's a very important topic. Tomorrow we're gonna do it at 9 p.m. again, and it's gonna be more about language. We're gonna decode it so that way y'all can build the foundation and awareness. So remember, transmute the story. If you see negative things in your feed, negative news, stop watching the news. Never ending war stories, right? If you happen to scroll by it and it's in your feed, just say, oh, I'm so happy that that's already resolved in my world. I'm so happy this is already done. I'm so happy, in my world, that's already taken care of. Whatever you want to say. Number 2, you get a negative thought that just randomly pops up, either worry about money, bills, or whatever, then you say, I don't consent to that thought. If it's about money and scarcity, just say, I have more than enough. And if you spend, when you buy things, you say, everything I buy comes back to me multiplied 100 times over. Say it over and over and over. You're gonna create these new thought patterns in your mind. You're gonna erase the old ones. All right. So do that, or say, I don't consent to these thoughts, delete, delete, delete. Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and upload this song, and it'll be out tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Love everybody for being here, and anybody that gave me gifts. Beautiful. Love it. You have a wonderful night.